Why would someone plead guilty to a charge when there is clear precedent set making what you are pleading to not a crime at all? In the case of Michael Cohen, he pled this week guilty to campaign violations. But there is a very interesting legal fact that, of course, the mainstream media are hiding, in fact, covering up. In 2008, there were backers of John Edwards who paid off a woman working on his staff that John Edwards had an affair with, and that affair resulted in a child. This woman was paid off, and John Edwards was charged with campaign violations. He went to trial and was found not guilty because it was deemed that John Edwards, a millionaire in his own right, would have made these payments himself regardless of the campaign. Now back to Trump. The mainstream media is reporting that Michael Cohen had worked for Trump for years before the campaign with different people, including, and according again to the mainstream media reporting, the owner of the National Enquirer, who for years these people worked together to pay off and silence potentially damaging stories about Donald Trump. So this fact and evidence pattern definitely shows that regardless of a campaign, it was Michael Cohen's job to keep damaging stories about Donald Trump out of the papers. Kind of like a reverse PR company. That was basically this man's job. So regardless if there was an election or not, Michael Cohen, his job would have been to pay off these people to keep negative news about Donald Trump out of the news reports. Now, Michael Cohen has a new lawyer whose name is Lanny Davis. And this man, coincidentally, is Hillary Clinton's lawyer as well. Now, this lawyer is the one who made the deal with the prosecutors and had Michael Cohen take a guilty plea. Again, I'm not a lawyer and I know this precedent. I'm sure Lanny Davis, who's in the political lawyer game, also knows about this precedent, but he still had his client plead guilty to a charge that by precedent, which is the law in America, that is how the justice system works. Precedent set by the John Edwards case says that this kind of campaign violation is not a crime at all, because it would have been done anyway. But the Department of Justice threatened Cohen with decades of prison, what could have literally amounted to life in prison for this man. Maybe he would have got out in his 80s. And then the prosecutors made a deal with Hillary Clinton's lawyer to plead guilty to a charge that has been determined by precedent not to be a crime. What Cohen also did was include Donald Trump in his guilty plea. Wow, what a shocker. Because now the left and their partisan hacks at the mainstream media can attack Trump politically. Is that what the new American justice system has come to? The left has turned the criminal justice system of America completely upside down. First, by investigating people to find crimes they may have committed, which is also known as a Stalinistic investigation. And now, by having people plead guilty to charges that are not even crimes. When are the American people going to wake up to what's going on around us? Wake up, America. Please, for America. Wake up.